It's not that she wanted to raise taxes, she did raise taxes on those things. And she raised taxes on beer 150%, wine 200%. She raised the car tax 63%, and the car vehicle transfer fee, I think is what it was called, 400%. So she has a long history of raising taxes.
And what do you think of her vote against a tax cut for homeowners?
I don't think she's Republican whatsoever, so I don't know what she was doing down there. I mean, if she's going to vote against something like that, what's she doing?
Also, she has had a lot of support, not only in how she's been voting, but she has had a lot of funding for her campaign from different unions. What do you and other voters in the 10th District think about that?
I don't think much about that. I think if it shows exactly who her friends are, and it shows exactly where her priorities were. She was raising taxes at the same time she was raising public employee pensions. She was raising taxes at the same time she was voting to increase the state budget. So she doesn't have her priorities straight. She should not have accepted that money. She should have given it back.
And finally, how do you think, if she was to win the primary, how do you think she would stand up against Julie Hamos? How are their views on some of these issues really different from each other?
They're one and the same. They're two sides of the same coin. She's not going to win the primary, and so I don't think we're going to have to worry about that.
What do you think is the most important issue in the 10th congressional race right now?
The 10th congressional race, I think it's the same as across the country, which is the economy. In the 10th itself, though, it's a district that is very strong on national security. That's a very important issue. But I think we're all in this together right now, and it's undoubtedly the economy.
What do you think of certain candidates supporting increases in sales taxes and homeowner taxes?
Well, I do believe that if you believe in increasing taxes at all, I would hope that you're not calling yourself a Republican. The idea of increasing taxes is counterproductive. The idea of taxes is obviously to raise money for the government. The government always gets more money when the people themselves have more of their own money to spend. Our economy becomes stronger, becomes more vibrant, we create more jobs, therefore you have a bigger tax base. So when you continue to tax your populace, all you're doing is decreasing the revenue that's coming in and hurting the average citizen.
And finally, do you think that unions should be giving money to Republican candidates? Do you think that's in line with Republican votes?
Well, we're a free society, so, I believe that whether it's a corporation or an individual or any group, they should be able to give whatever they want. I think if you look at what unions have become today, I think it goes against what should be the norm for Republicans to accept anything from, unions, from labor